the Indian plate, it was already confined, and then there is a breaking taking place. So there is a lot of the scientific justification for that. And after justification, we have expectation that there is reference to the, without the reference of the location, size, and time. So we expect that the earthquake happened. That what I want to mean, what I want to say you that the expectation, anticipation, justification, these stages we overcome, and that's why we demarcated the zonation is equal to of the entire country or the world or the region, that this zone is seismogenic, this zone is equal to is non-seismogenic, this zone is less seismogenic, this zone is more seismogenic. So this type of the prediction be able to achieve. But last is equal to a state of prediction or forecast, that is authentication with reference to precise location size. We could not achieve this. That's why the prediction of the earthquake and forecast is running in hand in hand. But at the same time, you have to take the precautionary measures. And we know it is not only the earthquake of the one equal to type of the mechanism. The earthquake in the Himalayan region associated with the collisional tectonics, collisional subduction tectonics. Earthquake in Andaman Nicobar is the subduction tectonics between the oceanic and the oceanic and continental crust. And Himalayan is continental and continental. Earthquake plate interior stable region earthquake happening, as I mentioned, in the Bhuj and the Jabalpur and other area. Reservoir induced earthquake is occurring, and earthquake due to rock burst and mining also occurring. So there is a different type of the earthquake. There are different type of earthquake, there are different nucleation mechanism. So this nucleation mechanism itself is a complicated. So we cannot able to predict the earthquake or forecast the earthquake with present state of the knowledge, at is equal to present. But work is going on, and maybe one day we can able to predict and we are able to forecast. But at the same time, we have to take the remedial measures. Just like you cannot stop the rain, but we have developed the umbrella to take the protection from the soaking of the rainwater. Similarly, we cannot predict, cannot forecast, cannot stop the earthquake, but we have to develop the risk resilient structure that is equal to that can protect us from the bad impact of the earthquake or severe impact of the earthquake shaking. And that's why the seismic microzonation is going to play an important equal to role for equal to developing the earthquake risk resilient structure. That is the crux of this presentation. So if you see the entire South Asia, it looks like a very good and having a very good scenic beauty. But it is not like that. If you go inside the entire South Asia, it was associated with the factory of the faults. The laser is equal to laser folio of the lineaments and the warehouse of the weak zone. And these are actually the causative agencies for generating the earthquake. So if you demarcate is equal to one fault, seismogenic, maybe the other fault is equal to hidden can become a seismogenic. If you can understand this lineament is going to equal to activate in this equal to time of the period, there may not be happen, but other lineament can be activated. The weak zones is equal to can become a fault. The weak zones can is equal to generate the earthquake. And there are also hidden active faults, which is equal to still not known to us. So this is equal to this. The intricacies of the seismotectonics says us that we is equal to can have to coexist with this is equal to tectonic environment. You cannot ask the Nepal or Bhutan or India, Himalayan zone that we live, because it is seismotectonically very active and very complicated. We can is equal to face an earthquake. We let is equal to earthquake happen. You might is equal to have seen that in Japan. It was located in juxtaposition of the four plates, and is equal to its cutoff is equal to earthquake is more than 5.5, rather is equal to 6 and 6.2. Professor Ghosh is equal to aware, and he did a lot of the work in the Japan is equal to earthquakes as well. So is equal to they understand that late is equal to earthquakes occurred on the juxtaposition of the is equal to four plates. Bay is equal to it is the Pacific plate. It is the North is equal to American plate. It is the Philippine Sea plate. It was the Okhotsk plate. Even though the earthquake is equal to earthquake occurring, and the Japanese are prospering with in a good coordination, good cohesion, and coexistence is equal to earthquake environment in Japan. Similarly, we South Asian country, or particularly the India Himalayan region or plate interior regions where we populated, we have to work in a similar way. So if you see equal to all this, the tectonic settings, the entire tectonic setting is matching to the occurrences of the earthquakes, and none is equal to of the part of the India is devoid of the earthquake. Even the plate interior is associated with the earthquake. Even is equal to the oceanic part is associated with the earthquake. All plate is equal to boundary associated with the earthquake. Entire is equal to Himalaya is so much associated with the, so is equal to many earthquakes of varying magnitudes. This is equal to means that we have to have understand its entire is equal to entire seismotectonic setting. And a plate interior looks like a plate interior, but if you go for the geological and geomorphological study, we find it equal to there is a lot of the craton. There is a lot equal to of the very precambrian rocks having divided into many equal to cratons, and 2 equal to cratons, 3 cratons, 4 cratons can create the conflict is equal to of the structural heterogeneity. And this is equal to conflict leads to the the differential strain, and therefore this strain leads to the genesis of the earthquake. So what is equal to causative factors that cause the severe damages to earthquake? You might is equal to be aware. Many is equal to estimates and researchers could not understand that how is equal to how it can be related to the damage scenario of the explosive and damage scenario is equal to of the earthquake. I is equal to have put a very equal to put diagram, good is equal to flow diagram for you or plot for you. You can see that the equivalent moment magnitude, and this is the energy in the joules, and equivalent to here the equivalent to explosive. Can you be able to see this graph? I will give all my presentation to all of audience, so don't worry, please listen to that. So this is the 250 gram, 2 kg, 250 kg, 8 ton, 8,000 ton, and so on and so forth. And we see that the different is equal to magnitude of earthquake correspond to different is equal to different amount or quantum of the explosive. 10 kg is equal to while exploration lead to is equal to equivalent to the energy generated by magnitude 2. Similarly, 1 ton of seismic is equal to sounding, or 10 ton is equal to long distance is equal to seismic sounding equivalent to magnitude 3. Similarly, 10 to the power 4 ton magnitude 5, 10 to the power 6 ton the magnitude and is 6.5 or 7 or 7.8 is equal to has in so and so forth. It was about the 50 into 10 to the power 9, that is 50 billion ton. You can see that the Chile earthquake of 9.5 generated is equal to the how much is equal to energy, and that's why it has a capability to disturb or tilt the axis of the earth. So you can see that we human being have is equal to our structure, having our structure is very equal to fragile, very equal to weaker. So we cannot is equal to face the impact of the earthquake shaking. So we cannot is equal to go for face on fighting is equal to the earthquake energy to is equal to our is equal to sustainable energy of the structure. That is equal to reason that the technological engineer solution, civil engineers can is equal to look into that how to is equal to how to scatter, how to disseminate, and how to is equal to weak the seismic is equal to energy generated due to earthquake. And that is the job of the technologist, that is job of the civil engineers, job is equal to of the architect group, that is equal to they will design the structure in such way that generating is equal to earthquake energy will be scattered, will be disseminated, will be dissipated by using the technology, so that is equal to that the structure could is equal to could sustain, a structure is equal to could able to withstand, and it will have severe is equal to not severe, but as minimum as is equal to possible damage to those structures. I think it is clear background for that. So seismic is equal to hazard map of South Asia. I have shown you the seismic is equal to seismic, the seismotectonics map, and is equal to I have shown you seismotectonics map. You see this seismotectonics map, and again is equal to again is equal to you see the seismotectonics map, and again you see this hazard map. The seismotectonic map and the hazard map is very synonymous to each other. That means the red zone is highly hazardous, having the high peak frequency. That means it's equal to if the earthquake happens, then the peak ground acceleration will be maximum in this red zone, and least is equal to in this white zone. So is equal to least, the moderate, the highest. These is equal to these are different is equal to category. We have is equal to divide in peak ground acceleration. Come is equal to the hazard map of India. It is very equal to famous and very equal to favorite to explain is equal to seismic hazard map. You see this, the Indian seismic is equal to hazard map is divided into 2, 3, 4, and 5 because 1 and 2 is merged because its behavior peak ground acceleration is not equal to much appreciably different, and damage pattern of the 1 and 2 is same. So that's why is equal to the put 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 5 is the most equal to hazardous zone, and is equal to and 2 is the least hazardous zone. But if is equal to you have the seismic hazard zonation map of the country, then why is equal to we are thinking for seismic microzonation map of the country. That is equal to need to be understood by each and every stakeholders, including the students, researchers, the teachers, the faculty, that you have to understand that if seismic hazard zonation map, which is equal to most favorite, most is equal to usable by is equal to practitioner, then why is equal to go for seismic is equal to microzonation? The is equal to region is simple. That is equal to this seismic hazard zonation map is a macrozonation map. It first is equal to on the macro is equal to scopic consideration of the tectonic settings. We is equal to understand that if is equal to the earthquake happen of some epicentral distance of the Himalaya, which is equal to maximum credible earthquake happening located at some distance, epicenter distance for a particular city or particular location, then what could be the impact of that earthquake shaking? So it is equal to this is equal to law. This is equal to zonation map is totally dictated by intensity law. So intensity law says that if you go away from the sources, the degree of the damage is equal to decreased. So this intensity law is the governing factor of this is equal to seismic zonation, hazard zonation map. But my dear friends, this is equal to seismic intensity law is equal to is not valid. To each is equal to an every zone in is equal to impracticality. This is equal to seismic hazard zonation map. It's a macroscopic zonation map. It's totally equal to a qualitative map. It is not a quantitative map. You may ask why. Because just is equal to one example I say you. There is a very good is equal to good structures located is equal to some kilometer away from the source zone is found to be damaged. But there is equal very equal to dilapidated, very equal to bad, very bad designed structure located near to the source zone. It is found that it is equal to it is a standstill. What is this? I don't know.
Please see screen.
Okay. Are you getting? The screen?
Mishra ji, 1 minute. Mr. Anup, please remove this.
Please remove this.
Anup Gangwar sir.
Ammo, please block.
My slide is not visible.
No, you share again.
Okay.
Mishra ji, please share again.
Okay.
I'm from the.
Are you getting?
Yes, we are getting.
Slide is visible. Slides are visible.
Okay, thank you. It is visible.
Yeah.
So I'm really sorry that whether my voice is audible clearly or not.
Yeah,
Yes, your voice is audible.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Please continue.
Okay, very good. So now I'm giving you example that this intensity law is failed because it's got to very big, very good, well sound built structure at some distance is found to be damaged due to earthquake shaking. But it is found that very bad and dilapidated structure, very worst structure near to the source zone is found to be undamaged or found to be unharmed. That means the intensity law does not equal to hold good for the degree of the damage. That means the intensity of the shaking in degree of the damage means the definition of intensity is degree of the damage is not valid. It should be degree of the shaking. Intensity should be a degree of shaking, and there is the other parameters which has been compromised at the time of the synthesizing the seismic hazard zonation map of the country, or is equal to seismic hazard map zonation of the region, or seismic hazard zonation map of the world. So we have to have a very equal to very site is equal to a specific information that is equal to have bearing, 2 is equal to bearing to amplify or de-amplify the earthquake shaking. This is equal to more crux for that. Another is equal to remedial proof for you that suppose is equal to this seismic hazard map is well acceptable by everybody. Then a particular damage, suppose in Delhi, in zone 4 or zone 3, it is combination. So suppose is equal to entire structure of is equal to Delhi, falling is equal to in a zone near to a Jamuna, for a particular earthquake, if the typology of the building is same, the material used in the building is the same, the designer is the same, the designer of the building is the same, then the entire damage of the building should be the same. But it is found that the different building has a different damage pattern. That means there is the other is equal to parameters which is equal to playing the role to dictate and to control the degree of the damage of the structure. Understand it? So that's why we is equal to go for seismic microzonation. When using the tool for seismic microzonation means zonify the zone into a micro scale level so that we able to get a very equal to precise detailed information. And if you see this seismic zonation map, it is associated with the many is equal to faults and the lineaments which you have written, and these are the dictating factors. So the take is equal to only the geotectonic settings, but not is equal to taken the material heterogeneity of that is equal to site of a particular site into account at the time of the synthesizing the seismic hazard zonation map of the country. And that's why you see the damage of the Bhuj earthquake. The entire is equal to building damage here foundationally, but this is equal to building is erected. You go for here, The sum is equal to building is collapsed, but there is sum is equal to foundation stand still. You see is equal to the Muzaffarabad earthquake. Why I'm showing? Because earthquake is transboundary disaster event. It can is equal to occur in any place without respecting the geographical boundary. It cannot is equal to afraid that some country is powerful will not hit that. It is equal to can hit any is equal to any point of time, depending on if the shearing and bearing strength of the seismogenic is equal to source rock exceeded by the stress accumulation, then the earthquake happens. So Muzaffarabad earthquake, you see this is equal to multi-story building. There is no harm to that. But you see is equal to the other building inside by, so is equal to few meters, it was damaged. And other is equal to all buildings at a standstill. Here is equal to there is no harm to that. You see this is equal to the Uri, the Indian part, the building damage. You go for the other earthquake of this Muzaffarabad, see well-built structure. School-going children is equal to trapped and lost the life. And equal to this, they are all equal to prayer, praying the God for equal to for emancipation of the natural fury. So this is actually the tragic happening happened, that it is not the earthquake killing the people, it is the structure that kills the people. And that is equal to proverb, or that is equal to that is the truthful is equal to saying it's going to happen is going to happen every time in every equal to earthquake. That's why we is equal to try to see, not only that in India part with the Sikkim earthquake, just a magnitude 6.9. You see the Nepal is equal to disaster and is equal to India disaster. There is a different is equal to degree of disasters. That means there is the other factor which can be taken into account. In is equal to this building, they have taken well-built structure, but damage is equal to scenario is different. Though is equal to the people have not lost their life, people not died, but is equal to the damage is equal to happen where survival can be achieved. This is equal to the crucial structure of the dam of the Chichi earthquake. Chichi earthquake of the magnitude 7 is equal to 7 and above, there is equal to a power point dam is damaged. So that is equal to this means that there is other factors. Now I'll give you equal to one cartoon which is very equal to lovely to move. You is equal to all see this cartoon very carefully and is equal to tell me what is the unique. What is the unique thing? You think that many is equal to people think that there is a change in the fault line, there is a change in this and that. But you see just like a picture, just like a movie, you can see only is equal to unique thing is that the earthquake happening, the shaking is equal to is going on. There is no impact of shaking of this tree, but there is the impact of shaking in all three trees, and one tree is found to raise to the ground. So the degree of the shaking is happening in a so close space tree is equal to it differently. And the equal to it is what? What it is saying? That is equal to that the soil material beneath is equal to the root of all four trees as different. There is stiffness coefficient, that is coupling coefficient of the soil is equal to and the root of the tree is found to be different. And that is the crux that the engineers want a very sound foundation design. That is equal to let earthquake happens. The foundation is equal to design should be there. That is equal to that they can withstand the earthquake shaking, the degree of the earthquake shaking. There will be least is equal to damage or there will be no damage, right? So this is equal to way we is equal to come to a very scientific explanation. Why is equal to that it happen? Suppose this earthquake happen, this is equal to plus line is a very basement. It is a strong basement. It is the hard and competent rock. If the earthquake happens, the wave is equal to going and is equal to reaching to here. So you see this structure is equal to is underlain by a very equal to harder and compact rock, and is equal to seismic wave going to this structure, which is underlain by deep sediment. And you know that sediment is fragile. Sediment is equal to is weaker. Sediment in comparison to the basement is equal to rock is equal to is liable to amplify the seismic wave. That's why there is no amplification of seismic wave in the basement, but there is amplification of seismic wave in the is equal to deep sediment. And this amplification of seismic wave is equal to causing the disturbances to the base of the structure, and that's why the damage happens. If the is equal to if it's is equal to if it's is equal to its sustaining ability will be overcome by the earthquake shaking, the damage happen. And there is the engineer plays the role that they will is equal to try to make the foundation stronger so that the earthquake shaking will not able to amplify the sediments or is equal to the rock formation or is equal to the basement to work is equal to in cohesion or in coordination with the seismic wave. They will fight against the seismic wave. They will resist the impact of the seismic wave. They will reduce the seismic wave. They will dissipate the seismic wave. They will scatter the seismic wave so that the structure erected on that is equal to foundation will is equal to withstand during the earthquake. So that is why we need safe dwelling to live and safer structures, to prosper design of vital structures, maybe multi-purpose dam, thermal plant, nuclear plant, defense installations, vital installations, schools, colleges, hospitals, prisons, and all these things are we have to have for a good digital structure. And for doing the seismic microgeneration, we cannot do equal to as it is. We have to do a very thorough geoscientific investigation, shallow layers investigation, and deeper layers investigation. So shallow layer investigations needs equal to tool for engineering, geology, and geophysics. Remote equal to sensing information of the inaccessible sites, drilling and subsurface core analysis. Seismic is equal to microgeneration for equal to detail of that site after doing all three. And then is equal to geodetic investigation using the GPS data to understand if is equal to there is seismic creep in that is equal to place happening or not. Though is equal to the zone is not seismically active, but there is equal to each, there is a very equal to very fine is equal to development of the strain. There is a development of the creep in the structure that is equal to can be detected by geodetic is equal to geodetic surveys, and geodetic is equal to analysis. So geodetic data analysis is also information. So shallow information, we able to see the seismic microgeneration. I have already given the definition that it is the zonification of a zone is equal to into a very finer scale, and which is equal to can be equal to use a tool for mitigating earthquake risk by hazard related land is equal to use management, and is equal to great use for city planners, civil engineers, and structural engineers. So preconditions of information, site geologic maps and reports, the engineers need to have reports on the paper published so far of that area, aerial photograph you should have, local landslide, earthquake, and volcanic history. If you have, then is equal to seismic microgeneration. Planning is equal to will be helpful to execute. Then the water logging and seepage history, that whether is equal to this is the field land or whether it was the any riverine or any equal to any lake that can be filled up, and then the builders build the building. I remember the Calcutta Shivalik building is damaged equal to in the 1997 or 1998, and the huge equal to damage happened to the structures. And there is equal to there was unreported that this is equal to land where the flat and the promoter is equal to build the building. It was actually the field is equal to lake, or the field is equal to field pukur that is equal to lead to the damage is equal to of the structure. So site seismic reports, site geophysical reports, logs of the boreholes, test pits, exploratory trenches, material exploration, and testing reports, all is equal to needed. 2 is equal to seismic microgenators before is equal to planning and executing this is equal to a study. And is equal to may be aware that is equal to somebody claiming that microgeneration of this my city has been done. Microgeneration of my city has been done. Who has done? This institution. Who has done? That organization. Who has done? This is equal to scientists. But my dear friends, microgeneration it consists of a diverse is equal to inputs generation. It is consists of so many is equal to so many technology and methodology. So many inputs we have to generate, and it was a comprehensive is equal to seismic microgeneration that takes is equal to care of the seismological, that takes care of geological investigation, geophysical investigation, seismological investigation, geotechnical investigations, and is equal to and so many so forth other accessory information to find out the entire is equal to seismic structure of that site. That's why it is called a seismic microgeneration. Microscopic study is only possible if you have the variety of the data, variety of the information from variety of the sources. We can able to do that, and methodology should be same. It is not like that Delhi microgeneration is better because it's the capital city and is equal to, and the Patna microgeneration is not good as it is a state is equal to capital, or is equal to it belong to the other political party, or it belong to that. That's why government of India has is equal to taken the lead that we should have a very good is equal to SOP. We have a good is equal to good, mode is equal to modality, that how to do the seismic microgeneration. We developed the handbook of seismic microgeneration. We developed a field manual for seismic microgeneration that describes the entire methodology, entire is equal to entire technology, that is equal to develop entire is equal to entire way is equal to how to proceed in the field, how to is equal to execute the field, how to get the data, how to analyze the data, how to compile the data, and how to synthesize the report, and how is equal to the report could be used by is equal to the users or the stakeholders, or is equal to related to the construction of the building. So this is all available in the website of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. And I would like to mention it that the seismic microgeneration can be a project, a flagship project of Ministry of Earth Sciences, can is equal to be done by a nodal agency of the National Center of Seismology as the attached office of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. So whatever the other institution has done for other city, those data will not go in vain. We'll take this data and compile for a comprehensive report generations, and there should be not a duplicacy of those those data that we will invest the money again and again to generate the same quality, same amount or same quality of the data. So that's why we develop this . And if you see that the seismic microgeneration holistic framework, so many bigger planning we have done, and we have to deal with each and every column. We have to do seismological column, geological geotechnical column, and thematic integration of the map. And all the maps are the GIS map, so that users can use easily. The data will be available and do that. So the geological feedback, what we do, we take the remote sensing data, available maps of the field information we get, aerial photograph we get, soil taxonomy we have to know, geological to features of that to soil taxonomy, the height of the contours we have to know. Then thematic mapping, we have to have drainage layer, the land to landslide layer, lineament map, soil site map, lithological map, and then to the slope coverage map. And then we have to give that which to thematic parameter has to what type of the weightage. So we give the weight and the rank, and then we get a total to geological hazard model. And C to go for the seismological input. Similar way we go there, and we calibrated the seismic hazard model. So geological hazard, the geological hazard means the hazard caused by the geological factors. The seismological hazard means the hazard caused by the seismological and seismotectonic factors. So the all will be dealt. If the factors is causing the earthquake, the factor is causing the earthquake shaking, that factor should be dealt very severely. So these things are there. And this is some example for students and researchers. We to have a microtremor survey. What is microtremor? We have to take ambient noise analysis. We to put to the seismometer, a particular stable part, and take to ambient noise recording due to a cultural noise, and to do its own swell reverberations, and we to take the recording of the three components, the horizontal, two horizontal, that is north, south, east, west, and one vertical jet. So north, south, east, west is the horizontal component, and jet is the vertical component. And by doing the Nakamura technique, you are able to get in text. Nakamura technique, get the ratio of the horizontal and the vertical, the HVR ratio, and then we find out the peak ground acceleration. You can find out first the peak amplification factor, then is equal to the corresponding predominant frequency, and then is equal to from that basis be equal to identify the zone of the contrast where to borehole the drill, and then is equal to we do the drilling of the borehole, do the penetration test, cone penetration test, the borehole is equal to data for shear wave analysis to get a shear wave analysis, so that you can understand that how is equal to how the competent rock is inside and up to what depth. So 30-meter complete information we are getting through the SPT, the CPT, the static is equal to penetration test, the dynamic penetration test, then is equal to go for the laboratory test of these is equal to samples. And we is equal to find out the entire is equal to bulk, the texture, the entire is equal to the density, it's equal to coefficient, stripping coefficient, and then is equal to take the entire combination of the field data, assimilation, the in situ material, borehole data, geotechnical, then the laboratory measurement, and then is equal to we develop a very comprehensive. We develop a very comprehensive model. And I will give you one example for Delhi. It is peak frequency. So it's equal to higher. The red zone is peak frequency. So higher the peak frequency, it is called a compact. It is really competent and some compact intrusive materials. And is equal to any peak frequency is very equal to less. Then is equal to we found that it was the very equal to fragile. And we go for the peak amplification. So you can see this here is equal to the peak amplification very high. Comparatively, you can equal to see here is equal to the high, but there is equal to a moderate. So it gives you some idea, and we find out where to make a drill hole, borehole. Maybe it's equal to the higher peak frequency or higher amplification. Could it is the contrast zone of the higher and the lower, or the moderate? We take is equal to different is equal to borehole at the sides, and then is equal to then we develop is equal to many thematic map like peak amplification map, the liquefaction map, the is equal to peak equal to frequency map, and then is equal to go for the average equal to shear wave velocity map, the peak ground acceleration of the different is equal to depth level of the bedrock level, maximum credible or engineering level, and then we will able to find out the risk index map called a Delhi risk number. And you may be aware that Delhi is equal to witnessing so many earthquakes, right? So many earthquakes of Delhi earthquakes is happening. So I don't know why it is coming. So you see this Delhi recent is equal to when the past earthquake happened. And if you see this red is equal to a star, it is occurring in the high is equal to high hazard zone. The high risk zone is occurring, which is already demarcation made by the seismic zonation map of the Delhi. So nothing to worry. It is already highly hazardous zone, having the sediments of the Yamuna and the is equal to Gangetic alluvial plain. It is the thicker sediments, and that is creating the is equal to seismogenesis because of the differential strain generation of the lower magnitude earthquake. And we know that the Yamuna is equal to its tectonics is equivalent to the Himalayan tectonics. It 1 lakhs to 2 lakhs. If we go for is equal to the years, many is equal to Yamuna abundant channels which is percolating the fluids in is equal to that source zone. Weakening is equal to of that is equal to source zone is creating the lower magnitude of the earthquake. So is equal to seismic microzonation. A study of the Delhi and Delhi seismicity is equal to closely correlated. So if you go for the Calcutta, you can see hazard generation map, and we is equal to find this by doing all this mathematical analysis, compilation of data, probabilistic hazard map of the Kolkata, and you find it, the peak ground acceleration, and we is equal to this map, the different is equal to zone factors. If the different zone factors, you can see here in the map, and it's different is equal to having of the PGA value. We find each and every PGA value that is equal to civil engineer and its designer can use at the time of the constructing the building. But I would like to add that this is equal to seismic microzonation map or microzonation studies add for the newly developed structure, newly constructed structure. But what happens to those structure which has already been there and is equal to falling the seismic hazard zone? This is equal to question may come to the mind. What is equal to that kind Dr. Professor Ghosh might have been given. The lecture is equal to yesterday that there is a lot of the geological and civil engineering solution to provide the safety to is equal to the already older structure, which is equal to put with the retrofitting of the different degree, retrofitting of the different stages, and the engineers are providing the older structures. And you can see that our Red Fort, our is equal to Taj Mahal, are so many is equal to bigger structures, faced is equal to so many earthquakes, and they is equal to a standstill because our past engineers are is equal to ancestors, knowing is equal to the idea that is equal to if this structure had to sustain for longer time, what is equal to should be their indigenous design, and they've done it. What is equal new town planning, new urbanization system under climate change scenario, we have to have a multi equal to risk resilient structure, and seismic microzonation is important tool to provide that is equal to information for seismic microzonation. Similarly, I go skip very quickly. There is a deeper layer investigation. Could is equal to be deeper. Seismic 30 meter we are not aware, but is equal to just like a pan. If is equal to if a pan is heated is equal to by your oven, the heat is coming from is equal to from the underneath. That is equal to heat source should be known, and that is a similar type of the information for the deeper layer. If the deeper layer is the here they disturbed, then the shallower is bound to shallower layer bound to be disturbed. Very equal to very disturbed in some time of the some span of time. So for longer sustainable structure, we have to have a deeper is equal to structure also. For is equal to for longer is equal to period, for years to years, we need to have the deeper structure also. So is equal to this Bhuj earthquake, we is equal to study the deeper structure 25 kilometers, and we found that there is no is equal to subduction, tectonics, collision, and volcanism. Even is equal to earthquake happened 25 kilometers due to a fluid, paleo fluid is equal to derive an earthquake. It was corroding is equal to the rock material, and you know that there are many papers coming now. It is 2000. In the Himalayan region, we proved it in the plate interior region, we proved it in the Andaman Nicobar, that is equal to fluid is playing important role for genesis of the earthquake. So source of the fluid should be known, and there should be a necessary remedial measure should be adopted. In the Northeast India, you can see the subduction of Indian plate, and we found that the subduction of Indian plate, this is blue line is subducting. The white is equal to dots of the earthquake. The red is the low velocity zone. It is sediments. So none is equal to of the earthquake occur in sediment because sediment is ductile. So this is the contrary. I told you that sediment gets amplified, but here sediment sometimes acts as a blanket to absorb the earthquake shaking at the deeper layer. That's why the Bay of Bengal, where Dhaka lies, there is a sediment is 22 kilometers. So Dhaka is equal to 22 kilometers. So it's equal to if the occur earthquake in the Indian plate, maybe maximum or majority or lion's share of the earthquake shaking energy will is equal to be absorbed by the ductile sediments. So is equal to in the shallow depth, the sediment is amplifying the seismic wave. But at the deeper depth, the sediment is equal to absorb the seismic shaking. That's why, my dear friends, I mentioned it that deeper structure, the shallow structure need to be addressed, and the engineering solution will be different for the different type of the problem. So if you go for this type is equal to the drilling, and I would like to see the earthquake simulation plan of many structure in nutshell I have given. We estimate the ground shaking, landslides, surface faulting, tectonism, direct damage to our structure, number of the people, how much damage, and then is equal to this structure, then is equal to earthquake risk, hazard, vulnerability, and value of the risk. That is, value of risk is 1 by capacity. More the capacity means if you are the richer, if you have money, your structure will be the good. If you are aware, your structure will be good. Intellectually, you should be rich. Financially, you should be capable. Legally, you should be sound. Everything you should be sound. Then your capacity will be the increased, and then is equal to be able to change your mindset that we need the earthquake structure, earthquake risk resilient structure, not the structure, cheaper structure. To die is equal to die after few hours. If you go to Japan, ask the people, you will buy this structure.
Sir, we have to conclude.
Yeah, now it's a concluding slide. If you go for the Japan and tell that, if you go to slide and tell Japan that this is the structure going to be damaged in 10 years, please buy it. And in 2 lakhs, he will tell, if you give me free, I will not take it. But if you ask to Indian, is this physical structure going to die? This structure going to damage in 5 years? He will tell in 2 lakhs, so he will tell, give me 10 more flats, 10 more buildings. It is investment. Marenge to dekhenge. This type of mindset need to be changed by the awarenesses. By is equal to intellect. By earthquake is equal to awarenesses. Technically awarenesses. And is equal to future sight for that. So is equal to, so we need that, and we cannot make the building on the field line. Part is equal to Dhaka, Bangladesh, and some is equal to part of the Calcutta is doing that. So field land we have to avoid at the doing that. So is equal to, my dear friends, the microgeneration is going to do different part of the cities. At present is equal to, we are doing 4 cities. Now is equal to going to start in this year 8 cities in the vicinity of the Himalaya. Coimbatore, Bhubaneswar, Mangalore, and is equal to Chennai we are doing. Now is equal to entire Patna, Kanpur, Lucknow, Varanasi, Meerut. We are going to do very soon in this is equal to year. And then is equal to showing that there's 50%, 50%. The post is equal to let the earthquake happen, then you take the precaution. It is only 50% guarantee, but 50% guarantee may be failed if your anticipation will not true. But 50% is the preparedness and prevention. If you take the microgeneration in a very serious way, your building will be the structurally safe. So it's we have to do that, and we are this will there. So a strategy for building it earthquake risk resilient. It is the disaster proof structure, disaster risk resilient, and after it got to a particular earthquake, it is sustained, then it will a disaster proof structure. So by generating sound building design code, by generating authenticated structural code, microgeneration can play the important role. And we have to have not only the preparedness, during disaster, pre-disaster, and post-disaster. We have to have only equal to responsiveness, well, not only post-disaster responsiveness in the pre-disaster, responsiveness in the during disaster, responsiveness in the post-disaster. So responsiveness to seismic microgeneration to make your equal to the earthquake risk resilient structure. And that's why our structure of the building will be the structural building is there. So thank you very much. This is the last slide. I am showing equal to that Japan has already able to cope up none of the building damage to the tsunami-genic earthquake of 2011. Only equal to the wash out of the building by the hydrostatic pressure of the tsunami water. And if you do that, your structure will like Sendai structure. So India will be the Sendai structure earthquake risk resilient. All structures should be the best equal to the seismic microgeneration generated input model for sound building design code. Thank you.